Coming up on Skeeter Bass Champs.
Oh, look at you. Justin Dubow. Somebody just hooked up.
This is Chad Potts' secret spot. That's it. Old faithful.
Come on, big boy. There we go. Good job.
In 1997, Chad Potts and Jeff Welch created the Bass Champs Tournament Organization, hosting amateur fishing events throughout the state of Texas. And when Skeeter Boats came aboard as the title sponsor, Bass Champs became the largest team tournament circuit in the nation, boasting the richest guaranteed payback in grassroots competition. So if you love bass fishing and you want to have a great time competing in the biggest team tournaments and big fish competitions, it's time to join us at Bass Champs. Welcome to the Skeeter Bass Champs television series. I'm your host, Fishburne. And on this episode, get this, a head-to-head competition for a big bass. Only one fish will be in this boat at any given time unless we are culling. We are going against one another, Justin Dubow from the fine James Wood Motors family in Decatur, Texas, one of the great Skeeter Bass Champ sponsors this year. How are you doing?
I'm doing great.
I'm so glad to have you here. Do you think you can beat me?
I can, and I will.
That is disappointing to me. I will tell you this, there are a few rules. How about this? The loser at the time has control of the trolling motor. So if you do not have the biggest fish in the boat, you will then have the trolling motor until you can catch one. We will also see 3 hours of fishing, which is just about getting ready to start. And remember this, if there is a lead change, the loser will have control of the boat. Are you ready to start the competition?
I'm ready.
Any questions?
Nope.
We have all of our Abu Garcia rods and reels ready to go. Berkeley baits are tied on. Let's go.
Well, it looks like there's a little creek channel right here, and there's some timber, and you kind of got an edge. There's the edge of the timber right here, and you know, in the wintertime, bass they'll stack up in the creeks. You know, just kind of work the edge and figure out where they're holding.
So Justin, in Texas, you fish here all the time. Tell me about cold water and what these bass do.
Well,
while I land this fish, might I add, just so you know, Justin, that is bass number 1.
that is, yeah.
You know what I just did? I cashed out. I caught the first bass on a Berkeley cash out. Ooh. Yes! Now, do I need to weigh this bass, or do you?
I don't even know if that's even, you should even keep that guy. He's cute, but.
You're used to catching big fish.
Yeah, he's about a 2, 2 1/4.
All right, I'm gonna weigh him real quick. Little clipper. Three 6.
3?
Uh-huh.
That must be your personal scale. You did a little tweaking. Yeah, those fish don't like it when it gets below 50 degrees, and it's 48, especially if they're Florida bass. They do not like that.
Below 50.
Yeah, they get real lethargic and
I saw that. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. This might be a lead change.
I don't know.
What'd you catch him on?
Little creature bait.
Mm-hmm.
What'd yours weigh?
Over 4 pounds. It weighed 3.6, I think.
Kilograms. I don't think this is gonna beat it.
Oh,
2.9.
That's okay. You know.
That's okay. It's a bite.
It's an icebreaker. Very nice.
That was my 4th or 5th cast.
Aha! So the few fish that we've caught early have been on soft plastics, and I'm gonna bust out one of these Berkeley Power bait. The bait's called the General. I wanna have a slim profile bait, but I want it to be a little bit longer. It's a soft stick bait. It's extremely durable. I want it straight as an arrow. So when I throw that bait out and make bottom contact and I'm bringing it back, I can stop the bait. I can let it rise up on its nose and shake the tail, and then move it a little bit more and shake the tail. Cold water fishing, a lot of times you want to go to finesse techniques and you want to fish slow. Justin, on your next fish, if you want me to net it, just let me know.
No nets.
That'll be a penalty.
I'd be more worried about you knocking it loose.
I've seen people do that.
Skeeter Bass Champs with Fishburne is brought to you by
Skeeter, eat, sleep, fish. Yamaha, reliability starts here. Berkeley, catch more fish. Power Pole, swift, silent, secure. Techron, expect more.
James Wood Motors. Visit our family at James Wood in Decatur. Now, Justin, you realize that the rule is the loser has control of the trolling motor. So you just stay there as long as you need to.
You caught your first fish on this little flat.
Uh-huh.
It's probably on the only stump that was right there, you know.
Only fish on the
Yeah.
stump.
There's a little grass in here, except it's super shallow. Just tie a rope.
Oh, look at you!
Uh-oh.
See, you knew it. He said
Called
there'll
it
be
on
a
the
fish
ladder.
On the ladder.
All right.
Oh, we may see a lead change right here.
Nah, he's not that big.
Look at that. Oh, this is going to be really close. I'm going to call him 3.5.
3.5, just 1 ounce shy.
Here, I'm going to grab you the scales.
Well, that fish is
And
cold.
there you go.
Fish is cold.
All right.
Fish was close. 3.3.
Heartbreaker! Heartbreaker!
So close.
Nice job, though, right?
Yeah, he was right on that ladder.
Ladder man. Justin, if you were a bass and you had this many stobs and stick-ups, how do you determine which one to go sit on?
I don't know.
Do some of them have heaters?
Probably. That shallow water heats up a lot faster, but I don't think that's the... Isolated timber's easier to fish.
Yeah. Uh-oh. Somebody
The little
just hooked up.
The little guy. Yeah. Oh, he was out on the deeper side too.
He was. I just learned something, but I'm not going to talk about it. That. Oh, he couldn't stand it. He had to eat the General. I'm going to come right down here. I don't think he's a lead taker, but he's a skinny little bass. Yeah. El General. Got his tongue hooked. Oh. Tell you what, I learned something very valuable right there. Don't want him to hear it. Slow. Dead sticking. I'll show you. It's the bottom. You don't move it. And the bass see it and they swim over to it and they look at it. Then when you move it, oh, he's panicking. All right, Justin, talk to me. What, you made a big change right now. You look at him, he's digging, he's digging.
I saw something that I needed in here earlier.
What's that?
I'm gonna go back to the old faithful blue fleck power worm.
Always a good choice. What what Justin did right there was he deliberately let the boat drift off of the hot spot. I had an area out there that was loaded.
Fish caught a fish, so we had to move. I downsized a little bit. Still soft plastics, but I went to the old blue fleck.
Got a what is it, 7-inch power worm?
Yep.
That's Mr. Reliable in Texas.
That's it. That's Old Faithful.
Uh-oh. Look at him. Oh, he had a swing.
That was a good bite too. Yeah, that was a good bite.
It was?
He pulled my pants down. I felt like a crappie.
It did?
It did.
Well, where was he? You want me to throw in there?
Just right over there, right in the middle.
Were you sure it wasn't a tree?
It was not a tree. It was not a tree.
Oh, Justin.
There's my fish.
Look at
there
this.
There it is. I missed it. You got it.
I threw right on the spot.
Right there.
He just missed a fish, and he said he thought it was a crappie. Well, it turns out it is not a slab. It is a small bass. Right. You mentioned that later in the day the bite might get better. Well, they're getting smaller.
I don't think that's gonna help. There's like a whole bunch of lay down timber over here.
Oh yeah?
I saw it on the graph.
Really? How deep is it?
8, 10 feet. You know what? It might not even be a bad idea to get on the big motor, drive around and find that edge, because that was a really defined edge over there. And that might be the ticket. Oh, you do? Let's do it.
Let's do it. All right.
You know what? It might not even be a bad idea to get on the big motor, drive around and find that edge, because that was a really defined edge over there. And that might be the ticket. Oh, you do? Let's do it.
Let's do it. All right. Justin, talk to me. What are we looking at here?
We're looking for this, see this edge right here?
Very defined edge.
It's a lot easier to find with the side imaging.
That edge is the grass falling into the channel.
Yep, that's what it is. And there was a really nice defined edge over here. It does look fishy.
And then over there on your right-hand side, you're seeing the shadows.
Yeah, I'm gonna actually, since this isn't a very big body of water, I'm gonna, so see that big old shadow right there? That's just a big clump of grass. And then you can see this is just solid grass under us, but it's just kind of laid over. So see that cut right there, and then it kind of goes up like that. That's what you want to look for. Yeah. This could be the best idea or the worst idea that I've had all day.
All right, now you're lined up on this little bowl you found.
I am.
It's an edge and a depression.
Mm-hmm.
Creek channel timber.
Just grass. There's no grass right there, and then the edge just kind of goes like that. It's like a bowl. You switch baits on me.
Oh, fish on.
All of it.
Is that a lead changer?
No, it's not that big.
What did he bite?
Blue fleck.
Uh-huh.
He choked it.
What's so sad about this is I'm not allowed to touch the trolling motor.
Oh.
I'm devastated.
Let me.
Oh, look at that. Now that's a gentleman right there. He caught that fish on soft plastic on a 7-inch power worm, right?
No, that's not what it was.
Oh, okay.
Something else.
Uh-huh. See if I can back it up.
There's no grass right here to the right of us, and there's just like a bowl.
Tell you what, if that wind were blowing 10 miles an hour, it'd be brisk.
Yeah, that jerkbait bite probably be a little better too.
Yeah.
Well, he was right where he.
Where was he?
Right. He was in the hole. Everybody's tired of watching me not catch fish.
They're cheering you on now. Woo!
I don't know why nobody wants you to win, Fish.
I know. Just, uh-oh, fish on.
Little guy.
Nice. I think that channel is on the other side of that timber where I just threw.
I think you're right. Skinny. I think I'm gonna change up a little different presentation. Something Fish doesn't know anything about. Do a little transition to a little lipless crankbait. I need to do something because I can't let Fish win with a 3-pounder. So I'm gonna try this guy. I think this is a 1/2 ounce war pig. Little blue and chrome.
There you go.
Well, growing up on Rayburn, you know, throwing a lipless crankbait, traditionally a red crankbait or a chrome and blue crankbait through grass is kind of the deal.
It's a go-to?
It is.
Year round or just cold weather? Or?
It works the best, you know, January, February, March. When those temps get into the 50s or even the 40s, like it is today, probably need to get around a little more grass.
Skeeter Bass Champs with Fishburne is brought to you by
Skeeter, eat, sleep, fish. Yamaha, reliability starts here. Berkeley, catch more fish. Power Pole, swift, silent, secure. Techron, expect more.
James Wood Motors. Visit our family at James Wood in Decatur.
Tapering off right here, a little grass.
The hot spot.
Probably a fish right here, 5-pounder.
Yeah.
What was yours, a 3?
4.9.
No, it was a 3. So I just need a 4. Just a 1 4-pounder.
It is kind of awkward because even with it being cold, I would think we would have run across some, but when you don't see any on there, that's...
Yeah, pushed them.
Oh, look at this.
Oh boy, it's a little guy. Oh, it's a little guy.
Could be one with him. Nope.
Right on that stump.
He was. I got to tell you right now, this is the last time I'll be in the back. I want to be a loser. No, I'm kidding. Another bass. How many we caught today? Did he say?
I think that's 10.
10 or 11?
I think that's 10.
Yeah, that's better than 2.
Fish is ruthless.
He took me off my best spot earlier. I didn't sing.
Let me go back over here by the dock.
Oh, that's not my best spot.
I don't know what else.
That's right.
There's one over here.
One biggin. One plump delicious. Oh, look at you, angler.
My dock.
Right in behind you to see if there's another.
You never know, they have buddies. He's not very big, but finally,
What did he hit?
you know, the old war pig.
Oh, you got the old pigger on. All right, pig man. I got him right here.
I got it.
All right. All right. Old war pig strikes
He's
again.
just kind of out there in the middle of nowhere.
I saw you throw it that spring.
Time for maybe in one more cast. 30 seconds, last cast.
Oh, there, my friend, was the dinger.
So today,
What do you think?
well, I lost fair and square.
So it looks like a 3-pound 6-ouncer is going to win this match. We tried a lot of different stuff.
We did.
Had brand new rods and reels. You worked hard.
I did. I worked my butt off.
Never saw the trolling motor. Never saw it. I'm glad I never saw it. But I did want to run the trolling motor because
know.
it kind of gives you confidence. You're fishing certain areas and you fish your speed. The speed has a lot to do with it.
Yeah.
So here we are in Texas, it's freezing out. If you had it to do over again, what would you do?
Probably go to the store, get some shiners. Maybe some goldfish.
Live bait, man.
Live bait. Yeah. 48 degrees is cold.
It is.
It is. It makes it tough.
Do you ever live bait fish?
No.
Well, maybe next season.
Maybe. We got to think about
Challenge you to a live bait match.
it. Yep. Some golden shiners, something like that.
Justin Dubow, pleasure. Skeeter Bass Champs, this is a wrap. We'll see you next week.
It's time now for Berkeley's Best Baits. The all-new Berkeley Creature Hog is available in 10 bass-busting colors. It is a 4-inch bait that features a body style that is great for heavy cover-oriented presentations. This soft yet durable material provides for lifelike action and easier hookups, which allows you to catch multiple fish on each bait, and the highly ribbed main body allows for maximum scent release. The Max Scent Creature Hog releases a supercharged scent field, attracting fish in a way never seen before. And that's your Berkeley's Best Bait.
The whole show should be us rigging. And at the very end, I go, now guys, you've seen that Justin has chosen 3 of the best Berkeley baits out there. It was great spending the day with you guys. Hey, Justin, back the boat in. Have a good day.